Hello, everybody. Welcome to my home. It's almost 7 o'clock. We have about 9 minutes. We're going to do some yoga tonight, so I'm on a little bit early so you can prepare yourself so that you know that I'm here. You don't have to wait. Allow yourself to hang out with me for a little while. Allow yourself to just relax. I'm going to warm up a little bit. Just do a little thing. Relax. And I will be on in 8 minutes. But we're on live, so I'm going to just allow myself to stretch a little bit, warm up my body, so I can move you a little bit more. Not doing anything fancy, just a little warm up. Hello, are you with me? Still hanging out, warming up just a little bit. Just a 5-minute warm up to allow myself to prepare for you. And now we just hang out for about 5 minutes. Allow yourself to focus on breathing and preparing yourself to relax into a soft, gentle yoga. Nothing hard, nothing easy. Feel your body. If you have any aches, any pains, you want anything to be done to help you in any way, just give me a little message. See what I can do for you. Maybe your back, your shoulders, your neck, your legs, whatever it could be. Got 4 minutes to go. If you find the music loud, you back on? You back with me? Hi from the bedroom. I did. 4 people watching here. We have 1 watcher here. Good. Welcome, 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 welcome. 3 minutes to go. Letting everybody come back in, relaxing. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting ready. We have about 3 minutes left before we get started. Just some nice, soft, gentle yoga today. Nothing big, nothing hard. Just allow yourself to release some stress. I think I will turn my mat. Be against my own better judgment. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this. YouTube better. Hang in there with me for a little bit. See if this is going to be long enough. Yes, I think this will work. Just a little different angle, a little different view, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Carol, Christy. How you doing, honey? Thank you for watching. You going to do some yoga with me today? How many years it's been? Hope everything's fine with you and the family. Miss Christy? Yeah, it's nice to see you on here. So we have 2 more minutes. We're just going to allow ourselves just to chill. Everything depending on how things go, right? Everything depending on something, always something. That's pretty good to start for you. That's perfect for you. You got just about enough room there. Okay? So you'll be able to see do standing poses. A different view from what you're used to seeing me on the side. Okay? It's always changing just to give you different angles, different views. Remember that you can always go back and revisit the live broadcast that I'm doing and watching the recorded version. You can find them either on Facebook or YouTube. I'm casting live on both Facebook, YouTube. Okay? Anybody in aches? Anybody have pains? Backache, headache, husband ache, wife ache? Oh, is everybody still at home? Has anybody gone out at all besides to get food? My granddaughter Ashley, 1 more minute, and my granddaughter Riley were both sitting outside. And I took a picture of them and posted it to my story. Other than that, what are you getting outside? What are you gonna do? Huh? Who's that? Rebecca Graves. Hi, Rebecca. Good to see you're on. You have a mat? You ready to go, everybody? I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna wait too much today. I'm just gonna get myself moving. So come up on the floor, stand up, find a good spot where you're comfortable, where you can still see me, where you have enough room. Standing as straight as you can with your second and third toe lining up to the center of the heel. Breathe, relaxing in your stance and nothing hard. But the thing about the breathing is we do it normally, but can you do it intentionally? Constantly, without stopping, intentionally. Intentionally for the next hour or so, right? Sometimes less than an hour, just depending on the mood. Breathe, soften. Can you feel your feet are flat on the floor? Can you feel them melting at the ankles, the knees, the hips? Everything giving way to flatten down the feet. Feel the ball joints separating as we're flattening down to the floor. Don't grip the mat with the toes. Keep them flat. Maybe you can separate them nice and wide. Try. Can you separate them? Breathe. Draw your belly in. Not just with your exhale. Think about this. Draw your belly in, hold it in, and breathe anyway. Can you do it? right? You can't do it anyway because the belly has nothing to do with breathing, right? But if you, while drawing your belly in, on your exhale, push a little bit more so that the breath gets pushed up. So it's a double positive on that one, right? Double positive because you're engaging, and then on the exhale, you're engaging more, not hard, just more. Okay? Arms to the sides. Release your heart so it comes upward. That means the entire rib cage is floating away from the hips without letting the tail lift up the sacrum, right? So gently keep that pulling flat. Everything's flat. Cinching, sealing yourself, lengthening tall, shoulders melting back and down. Arms at your sides, palms forward. Can you extend your arms? Can you soften and feel yourself here? Can you feel if your ear canal is pulling back to the top of the shoulder, chin in, and crown lifting constantly? So it's a constant, everything. And the more important of all is your breathing. Focus on your breathing. And every exhale, you're drawing the belly, you're pushing the breath, but you're feeling the calmness of your exhale. And you breathe. And just breathe. Find if your focus, your concentration is enough to keep all the muscles turned on. Turning on. Not hard, just turning on. Draw the legs stronger. Make them like a tree trunk, stiff and solid, so that if somebody goes to push you, they can't push you out of the way. Maybe you'll give a little bit, maybe you'll lean a little bit, but you won't break and you won't fall because you're grounded. Okay, ready? On your next inhale, reach the arms out to the sky, step back with the right leg, soften back, heel in line with your heel, and softly bend your knee on top of the heel. Gently reach, little softness, stretching up a little higher, turning on your side, allowing yourself to adjust your foot for your comfort, heel to heel, lengthening down toward the toes. Now notice how the hips are pushing away in the back as we lean forward. Try the best that you can just to go straight on the line. Breathing only to what you can. Inhale, come back up. Relax and softly step forward. Gently, nothing hard. As we inhale, sweep the arms. Stepping back with the left leg. Gently, nothing big. Allow that sinking feeling of your legs as your hips melt forward. Feel that bleed. Feel the inner thigh. Hips turning. Left. Feel yourself relaxing. Triangle pose, turning on your side. Adjust to your back leg. A little bit longer perhaps. Keeping the hips tucking into the middle. Gently reach the hips back. Relaxing and lengthening. And gently come back up. Relax, release, and step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, the arms to the sky, way up high. Gently melting down. Allow yourself to soften and melt. Allow your arms and body to be gently swayed. The hips are doing the work. Feel your big toes, your inner heels, gently grounding so that the legs don't move. Relax and release and roll the body up. Warrior 2. Right leg is going to go back, arms and shoulders width, way back. Knee comes immediately over the heel. Right palm is up, left palm is down, and reach. Breathe. Try to get that body flat. Try to feel yourself relaxing. Breathing. Inhale, extend up high. Exhale, come back down. Gently and slowly, taking your time. Reaching as forward as you can. Lengthening up your body as you drop your right hand down to your thigh. Curl the body back around to the side. Breathe, reclining your warrior. Gently come back up. Relax and step forward. Take your time. As we inhale, sweep the arms. Step back for warrior two. Reaching way back. Knee comes right over. Let it. Stretch it. Feel. Lengthen. Allow yourself. Find your way. Eyes gazing over your fingers in the front. Inhale and rise. Exhale, come back down. Reaching as forward as you can. The left palm comes down to the thigh. Turning your right palm up. Reclining your warrior. Gently sinking your arm down towards your ankle. Breathing. Releasing your tension. And gently come back up. Relax, release, and softly step forward. Separate your feet shoulder width apart. Swing the hands gently up. Inhale into a forward bend. Softly melting down. Feel your breath. Feel the body melting on top of the thighs. Sinking your fingers to the floor. Begin to pull your hips downward. Pull your knees forward. Extend your hands forward. Lift them up for a chair pose. Sinking forward and down what you can with your knees. Heels on the floor. And softly come down. Prepare to step back. Relax and inhale the right leg back. Relax the knees to the floor. And lengthen the body forward. Can you come up on your hands, on your thigh? Gently pushing the body forward. Lifting the body off the thigh. Hips still traveling forward. Maybe your right arm to the sky. Reach a little further. Maybe your left arm to the sky. Everything's a baby, so just do what you can comfortably. Can you go further back? Pushing the hips further forward. Lifting up your body further what you can. Soften, come down. Fingers on the floor or blocks. Carefully, we're going to travel back, so bring the blocks with you. Pushing the hips all the way back and up. Extend the front leg. Melting the body forward and down gently. Breathing. And come forward. Downward facing dog. Join your legs. Let the fingers become flat on the floor. Push your body further with your arms. Soften your shoulders. Heels melting. We lift the back of the thighs. Feel the hips pulling away from the ribs. Soften forward. Let the knees come to the floor. No hips. Toes down. Chest touches. Elbows don't touch. Chin touches. Continue forward. Lengthen the body. Join your legs and seal them for a cobra. Softly pull the chin in as we arch upward. Breathe in. Don't have to go so high. Even if you stay down here, it's fine. Remember what your body allows you to do is good for you. Curl your toes, lift your hips to the sky for a downward dog. Softly melting down. Soften the knees to the floor. Sink your knees together. Sink your hips onto your heels. Hero's pose. Gently lifting up your body. Breathe. Nothing big. Not expecting anything. Just sit. Learn to relax. Learn to soften. There's no rush in anything. Feel a little bit already. You should feel a little bit already. Can you move a little bit? If you need more options, give me a little kind of wave, a sign that you need more, you want more. I'm glad to give you more, but I'm trying to be kind so that your body can react to the commands of your voice, of your thoughts. Okay, let's go. Inhale, downward facing dog. Extend to a plank pose, plank first, and then lift your hips. Soften through the knees, lifting up your eyes, look to your fingers, and gently walk your feet upward. Allow the feet to take the weight. All of it, way up high. Melting down your body. Breathing. The reverse swan, flatten your back. Arms don't go behind the shoulders. Arms don't go in front of the shoulders, but right at the shoulders width. Rise with a flat back, all the way up. Let the palms touch. Push your hips forward. Keep lifting upward. Upward as your hips go forward. Notice how the body leans back. Lift your heart a little bit more. Soften your shoulder blades back a little further. Come back up and relax your arms down to the sides. Separate your feet shoulder width apart. A very beginner's yoga movement. A Iyengar method is my favorite, and this is what I use to teach most of my lessons. Is from an Iyengar method point of view. Okay, so it's posture perfect. Saying that for a reason. Keeping the second and third toe lining up to the center of the heel. That's what's important here. Your feet are shoulder width apart, keeping those toes straight with the heel. Step your right leg back just enough so that you can keep your toes in line with your heel. Both feet flat on the floor, bodies coming up on top of everything. Can you bring your hands together to your heart? Butt behind your back the same way. Fingertips up your back, hands touching. Pinkies on your back, yes? So what you can, you're gonna try. Let the fingers touch, right? I'll turn so you can see me. Let me see if I can see you, see me. Okay, here. Fingertips touch. We're gonna turn the palms downward as we gently draw those fingers up the back. Whether they go or not doesn't matter. We're just getting there slowly, allowing that stretching sensation in the arms and in the hands. Trying what you can. And your feet are back, straight, engaging so they don't move. Everything, every part of your body. Breathing. Releasing. Hinge from your hips and allow the body to stay flat. Try not to bend your front knee. Even the weight between both legs as you soften your body down. As squared on yourself as you can. Breathing. Can you lift up the back of your thighs? Bend your knee as much as you need for your comfort. Keep it as flat as you can. And gently come back up. Relax, release, and then shake out those poor hands. Shake them out. Shake them out, shake them out. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're still breathing through the nose. We're still trying to engage a height, a cinching, a softness about us. And allow. As we inhale, the left leg steps back straight. Just what you can. Keep it straight. Engage your body so it's even on top of both legs. Find your width, find your height, find your hands gently to the back. Allowing the fingertips to touch, working your hands, working your shoulders, working your arms, trying to get all 10 fingers to touch. Maybe the knuckles, maybe the palms, maybe, right? Maybe, just maybe. Breathing, keeping everything straight and square. Take a deep breath. Gently exhaling your next breath, soften the body down. Taking your time to square everything off. Keep tension in your legs so you have an evenness in both legs. Notice how more weight goes into the front leg anyway. Keep lengthening the spine, chin into your throat. And gently rise, relax, release, and softly shake out those forearms. And release. Let those wrists roll a little bit. Feel all that tension softening away. Reverse them. Breathing. and relax. Okay, to a low lunge. Keep your feet shoulder width apart, sweeping the arms. Inhale into a forward bend, melting all the way down. Prepare to step back with the right leg. Inhaling, step back. Keep your knee off the floor if you can. Getting your right hand to the floor. Lower your hips as low as your knees. Straighten out your body as long as you can. Rotate your body inside, lifting up your left side. Turning on your side as much as you can. Try not to bend your right knee. Lift up that right knee. Push that right heel away. Gently roll the body around like Randor. She escaped from her house to see Grandma. Welcome to the Looney Tunes. Breathing. And come down and join your feet together for plank pose. Plank pose. Now, in plank pose, try to soften your knees to the floor. Relax your toes. Keep lifting your chest, but the shoulder blades pull back. Keep lifting the chest and gently drop your shoulders. Drop your hips. Just what you can. Feel your body lifting. Try not to lift your chin. Gently turn both shoulders to the right. Just a little bit. Give it a nice pull. And then to the left. And release. Now we're going to soften to a child's pose. Wide knees, closed toes, melting down. Relax. Let those elbows out wide like your knees. Fingers close. Forehead to the floor and melt. Here, as you're relaxing down, try to find the entire spine reaching away from the hips. So we're trying to lengthen on the mat without moving the hips forward. Just release. It's a thought. Think about it. Think about an inchworm, how an inchworm moves. Can you softly melt one vertebrae at a time away from your hips? Gently come back up into plank pose, downward facing dog, right leg to the sky, reach it way up high, stepping forward all the way up, lengthen nice and long. Gently keep your knee off the floor or bring it down, it's up to you, whichever one you want. Left palm on the floor, shoulders width only. Softly reach your right hand on your thigh with the rotation of your body. Lengthen. Reach up to the sky what you can. Try not to use your shoulder or your shoulder blade, but the rib cage. Come back down into a forward bend. Melting. Completely down. As we inhale, roll the spine. Sweep the arms way up high. Let the hands come to the heart. Soften, breathe. Soften your head just a little bit. Keep your eyes open. Feel that neck stretching away. We don't want to bow the head, but we want to soften it just a little bit. Just a little soft. Release your tensions. Soften more. So, engaging more energy. Think about balancing on your right leg. Think about lifting your foot off the floor. Can you bring it off the floor with your arms straight out? Can you hold it there? That's plenty, right? You can bring your toes down if you need to, for your balance sake. Breathing. Okay, ready? Do that again. Reaching your foot. Notice how my arm is forward. My arm is down. Reaching the foot. Can you come up higher? If that's a bit much, I understand that. Like I said, you can start with your foot. If that's too much, right? If lifting your leg is too much, bend your knee. If you bend your knee, I'll do this leg. If you bend your knee, you can grab your leg, just balance and support. Lifting up tall, right? Taking your time. Maybe. Whatever feels good. Other side. Nose are turned. Okay? Nothing big, nothing hard. Just what you can. If that's all it is, that's fine. Anything's better than nothing. It's about balancing, right? So feeling how that weight is shifting on that leg. Feel yourself engaging. Feel that belly working. Feel the hips working. The leg, the knee, the toe, the ankle. Everything's working on that left leg to keep you supported. Let's do that again. Okay. And relax. Shake it out, shake it out. Shake it, shake it. How soft can you be? Can you be soft? Can you wiggle? Can you give me a little wiggle? Come on, give yourself a little wiggle then. Standing with your feet, heels touching, and your toes out about 45 degrees. One of my favorite, I say that all the time. They're all my favorite. I love each and every one of them. They all have something special about them. Each one, that's why they're different, right? The poses. Kundalini frog. Kundalini, if you're aware of what that means, it's an uplifting energy. So imagine feeling from the base, from the groin, everything drawing all the organs upward, everything's drawing upward. Everything is lifting to become lighter. Lighten up, right? And as you're lightening up, literally lightening up the body, we're going to bend the knees out to the side, into the second and third toe in the same angle as the second and third toe. The heels won't separate. The heels will lift and turn inward with each other as the knees are bending, slowly sinking the body down, slowly till we sit on the heels or close and fingertips touch the floor with a flat, straight body. Can we do that? Now, when you're here, the heel's still touching. Watch my heels if you can, pushing the body upward. The heels don't move until the knees touch, and then we turn the heels back out. Can we try that? Now be careful, you have a bench, you have a chair. Don't forget you have support. Give yourself support. Don't go free falling yet, not yet. Just what's comfortable for you, but if you can, of course, please do. All that you can, okay? Ready? Sweeping the arms, lift up the heels, pull the heels forward, begin to bend the knees, soften the hands down, soften the hands down. Breathing, inhaling, sweeping up high, softly coming back down. Sweeping, inhaling upward, exhaling, soften down, all the way. Breathing, drawing all your energy way up high, reaching, and relaxing. Good job. Balancing. This is a little bit more challenging. Please use something to hold on to, balance-wise. I got my hand on a cabinet here. Cross your leg. Here, let me go to the middle for you. So if you're holding on to something, make sure you're holding on. It should be opposite the leg that's holding you up. Whatever you're holding on, okay? Try to get your left foot to cross like a figure 4. Pushing the hips back, bring the hands to the heart. Trying to stay as even to yourself as your body lets you, sinking to a chair pose Ask your knee to press flat across. Heel and knee from on top of the knee. Breathing what you can. Staying in your line. And come back up. Relax and release. Sweep the arms upward. Let the hands come to the heart. Bring your other foot up. Remember, you can hold on to a bench, a table, a wall, anything that you want, not to lose your balance. Soften. Ask that knee to press down flat as you soften your hip back, bend your knee that you're standing on. And feel your weight carefully. It's not how far you go, but try to keep the spine flat, chin into the throat. Feel your legs working. Feel yourself melting. Notice one is tighter than the other. And it's not what you can't do. And come back up and relax and shake that out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And take a deep breath. Coming more to the middle of my mat, sweeping the arms up to the sky into a forward fold, gently sinking down, hands in the front of the mat, legs back to a plank pose. Downward facing dog. Bring your right knee forward for a pigeon pose. Lengthen your left leg back. Breathing. Take a nice deep breath, lift up that body for me, as high up as you can. And as you're lifting, try to get the hips not to also lift, but to melt downward even though you're lifting your body. Breathing. Take a nice deep breath. Melting down to the elbows, softly and gently. There's nothing hard about this. So remember, if this is a bit much, you can always come onto your hands. You could always put a block or a blanket underneath this hip, the right hip, to support it in case you can't go down all the way, right? Kind of sometimes a little tight, so you have to be careful. And just melt if you can down, and take a couple of breaths. Try to stretch your spine, melt your spine between your shoulders. Soften your chin to your throat. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Wrists touching the floor. Lengthen your back leg. Work your front leg. Feel the calf working, the heel up to the inner thigh. Inhale, downward facing dog. Again, nothing big, just soft movements. Just allowing yourself to release that tension of the day. Take a deeper breath here. Softly pedaling those feet. Soften both heels down. Draw your left knee forward to pigeon. Lengthen what you can. How far up can you come with that leg? So that you have room to reach back with that other leg. And breathe and relax as straight as you can. Remember, try to feel that back leg as straight. Lining it up with your hip and your knee and your heel in the front. You make a nice straight line and you're trying to lift up your body. You're breathing. Can you smile at yourself as you breathe? Can you smile at yourself even more as you exhale? Just feel it. Feel it allowing yourself to relax. Soften down to your elbows. Let yourself melt. Take a deep breath. And gently come back around. Lengthen those legs out. Oh, that felt so good. So I'm turning on my corner so you can see me a little bit better, right? It's always nice to have a side angle. Bring that left knee in. Feel the flesh of your hips. Pull them out to the sides. Widen your base. Sit up as tall as you can with your knees to the outside of your corners of your shoulders, facing the middle of you. Your middle, your center. Sweep the arms up to the sky as we breathe in, right into the middle. Let the hands soften. Let the body begin to lengthen. Try to lift your heart upward. Try to lengthen your chest. Relaxing your body down, little bits at a time. There's no rush for this. The slower you go, the easier it is to focus on what you're trying to focus on. Lifting that spine, lifting that heart, lowering to the pubis. Breathing. And gently come back up. Let's switch legs. You're going to stay right here and allow my legs to come in and turn. Right? So at the same angle, don't move, just the legs. As we inhale, sweep the arms way up to the sky. Right between us, soften further forward and down. Soften that spine upward, push the back of the thighs backward. Feel the body reaching forward and down. Take your time, just allowing what you can. And relax and release and soften. Lengthen out your legs, nice and long. Push the heels away, push the back of the thighs back, push the knees down, roll the thighs in as we lift the arms up to the sky, softly melting forward. How far can you go? Reaching your body, lengthening your heart, softening the crown, melting and allowing. And gently come back up. Relax, release, and soften that down. Swing the legs around to the back. So we need to work a little bit more into the abdomen. So as lightly, gently as you like, lay down. But bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Let the palms also flatten down, same line of your shoulders. Breathing, allowing the shoulder blades back. Curl your toes, gently pushing the heels back, lift your knees off the floor, and lift your hips off the floor. You can bring your knees down if you need to, but get the hips up at least as high as your shoulders and heels. Center yourself. Breathing. Flatten. And gently come down to your knees. And gently come back up and have a seat into hero's pose. In this hero's pose, come forward so you have room behind you. I'm just going to turn on my side so you can see me. Use your blocks if you need to. Use whatever you need to support your hands, fingers. Try not to let the hands turn back. Turn them in. To the side. It's the softest for the shoulders, the least amount of work. To the front is where we want them. When you can, if you can. Lift up your body. Feel it lengthening. Draw tension into your belly so that you can hold your body as we lean back the hands to the floor. Draw the shoulder blades back more. Keep your chin in your throat, lifting upward in your heart. Push away from the floor, extend your elbows more. Draw your shoulders more, lift your chest more. Now pull your tailbone toward your knees. Keep lifting your chest as you lift your hips. Can you? Even a little bit. Breathe. Feel the shoulder blades pulling back. And relax. And release. And soften. Let's lengthen out the legs one more time. Is everybody okay? Everybody doing so far so good? Enjoying yourself, I hope. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. So let's turn that left knee in underneath your thigh. Now keep it offset more so to the side so that the shin is pointing to the left. Bring your right knee up. Bring your heel to your ankle. Gently get the hips to touch. Keep your body here, but turn your leg in to your thigh. Foot turning the same, pointing away the same way. Foot as flat as you can. Hold with your left hand. Right hand comes back. Breathe and adjust. Try to get that knee to pull in. Keep that hip down. Breathe and rotate the body as far as you can. Breathing. So now notice, before you go all the way around, in which direction your knee is pointing with your thigh. Follow that line. That's the line that you want your body to follow across. Here. Lift up your heart. Lift up your arm. Slide your hand down to your blade. Push your foot off or as high as you can in the same direction as your knee and thigh. So you're making a straight line. Lifting your body. Reaching what you can. Softly come back down. Relaxing release. Let's switch sides. Nothing fast. Take your time. Adjusting yourself for your balance, your support. Both hips are on the floor. Knees touching down. Heel on the floor. Turn your foot and your leg inside. Hip touches down. Holding on with the right. Gently. Follow the line of your thigh. Right? Breathing. Lifting. Allowing. Softly. Pressing. And relax and release and soften. Allow your feet to soften open. Bring them forward. Make a nice long, wide, on your side legs. Separate your feet a little bit. Gently take a deep breath. Let the arms follow the shape of the legs. Gently, let them melt down on your legs. Soften your shoulders, soften your neck, soften your spine, relaxing forward and down, just what you can. Lengthen your crown toward your feet just a little bit more, maybe. Draw the belly deeper. Feel the ribs pulling away from the hips. And gently come back up. Allow yourself room to lay down. Again, I'm going to turn on my side so you can see me better. So allowing yourself to lengthen out. Lay down, lay down, lay down. All the way. Melt. Ah. A nice spinal twist. That right knee's going to come up. Let that left hip roll. Turn your head to the right. Let your right arm to the side. Melt your spine first. From your crown, slowly working down to the hips. Feel the tension releasing. Take a deep breath here. Gently melting your right back around. Take your time to come back to a straight body. When you're comfortable, allow your left knee to come up. There's no pressure, there's no rush. Feel the hips melting down into the floor. Allow your time, patience, holding on with your right hand, left arm to the side. Head's melting to the left already as we gently turn your hips slowly to the right. Don't rush into the floor because that will lift your shoulders. But relax your shoulders and then down towards your hips. Feel your hips if you can, melting away from the ribs. Easy and constantly. And relax, and release, and soften back down. Allow yourself to extend out your body. Lay down for a moment. Lay down and breathe. Just looking at the time, see how much time you have left. So as you're laying down, draw both knees up to your chest. Grab the shin, the knees. Pull them in toward your shoulders. Gently reach your shoulders, bring your head forward, pull yourself into a ball. Can you clasp your hands together? Can you bring your knees closer? Can you rock from side to side? Just be careful. Make sure you have enough padding for your back and your hips, and relax back to your center. Now gently, can you roll forward and back? Careful with your spine. And sit up. And as you sit up, come face me, and relax. Lengthen your legs out. Lengthen out those legs. Allow yourself some room. Can you go wide in your legs? Can you go wide in your legs? I'll try to angle out this way so you can keep that foot in the camera, right? And breathe. Can you reach? Now notice when you do reach, what happens? The body collapses to engage forward. Try not to collapse, but allow the hips themselves to let you move. Reaching toward the side. Gently. Wrap that arm around your back as if you were trying to grab your right thigh with your left hand and lifting up in the body to flatten yourself further. Breathing. And relax. Come to the other side. Same thing. Nothing big, nothing hard. Just allow. Nice lengthening. Lift the arm. Find that body to flatten itself. And relax and release and soften. Let your legs cross. Nice soft cross in the legs. As usual, I like my feet in front of the other so that I'm more comfortable in my seated pose, but whatever is comfortable for you. Just so that you can sit tall and straight. Tall and straight. As you sit tall and straight, soften your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathe. Relax everything. Did it move at all? Did it melt down? Relax that ear. Wow, a tight neck. Breathe. Soften and let it go. Lift your heart. Shoulder blades dropping back and down. Take 2 fingers of your right hand onto the crown in the back corner. Now think gently pulling down. Try to pull down that left shoulder as well. Lift up your body. And release and come back up. Soften your ear down to the left shoulder. Breathe in. 2 fingers of your left hand to the right side corner. Gently pulling down. Gently draw your shoulder down. Lift your heart. And relax and release and soften. Turn your head to the right as far as you can. Lift your body taller. Try to stay on top of your tail. To the other side, nice and slow. Feel your heart lifting, your heart opening still. And relax and release. Bring your chin to your throat, keeping your body as tall as you can. Push your forehead toward your navel. And gently come back up as we inhale. Continue to lift your chin up toward the ceiling. Let the head rest on the back if you can. Keep jutting your jaw toward the ceiling. Push your lower lip over your upper lip. And keep pushing upward. And relax and release and soften. Let your hands come together. Begin to rub them. If you have glasses on, take them off. Rub those hands, creating friction. Allow yourself nice and warm. Let the eyes close. When you feel your hands really nice and warm and hot, cupping your hands with your palms just for a breath. Softly pulling your fingers down on top of your eyes, outward to the corners of the temples, and a little massage. Let's do that again. Rub your hands together. Cup your eyes, feel that nice warmth on your eyes. Let it melt you as you softly pull your fingers to your eyes, out to the temples with a little circular massage. One more time. Soften the hands together. Let the head bow. Just sit and breathe and let yourself stay still. Try not to let the thoughts carry you away, but focus on your breathing. Focus on your calm. Focus on how nice it feels to do nothing, to feel nothing, just to be, just to exist in the space that we're in, on the space that we're on. Breathe. With gratitude in your heart for the kindness you've shown yourself, take a deep breath. Allow the lights of love, peace, and kindness to always be your guidance. As we inhale, let the head lift, with the eyes open. Thank you all for joining today. See you tomorrow. Today's Friday already, so it's been about a week or so, right, that we're doing this. So it's time. I've been reviewing everything, and I'm going to be definitely this weekend creating that schedule that I promised. Um, I'm going to be doing some meditation classes, so let everybody know if you would. There's a lot of people that could use that meditation. Um, I'm going to be doing some aerobic classes, some cardio classes, my kickboxing class for my girls that come, and in case you want to join me, it's a lot of fun, silly, and fun. It's about moving your body and becoming stronger in your heart. Aerobically, you're going to breathe a lot. Um, Arm balancing is coming tomorrow night at 6:30. 7 7:30, I'll do a class instead of 7 tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a 10 o'clock class. If you're around at 11, I think I'm going to have that aerobic kickboxing class. It should be fun in the morning, see what happens. Okay? We'll see what happens tomorrow. But if you come, join me. And if you can, we are accepting gifts at Venmo, Musagora at Boho Yoga, or that's it. That's it for now. But if you want to leave a gift, I really appreciate it in these tough times, you know? And that's pretty much why I really decided to do this, since we had to close the studio. That's my business. So if you could find it in your heart to help out a little bit, we would appreciate it. See you tomorrow.